And the Undead are coming to town. And a couple of former Peaks on the squad for the Undead. It looks like Mule Balls will get the start at second base. He, of course, is a former Colorado Peak. I'm a Woman on the mound. She will face Shelly Fisher first. Center fielder for the Undead, who shamble into the game. I forgot to look what their record was. I'm not sure about that. Fisher takes strike one and hits the second pitch on a hop to Rip Rock. And there's a quick first out to start the game. We're underway. Yauman Yellington at the plate now. A very good hitter. Batting .435 on the year. Fouls off the first pitch from Ima. And the 0-1 is inside. Ball one to Yellington. 1-1 the count. Strike two as the curveball finds its way home. The 1-2 pitch. Strikeout. First of the game for Woman. Her 6th of the year. And very quickly gets the first two batters retired. That is going to stay fair. Pootstink will step on the bag. And the Undead go in order in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on board. We head to the bottom of the first. Peaks coming to the plate for the first time. Kanga Trang will lead it off. .438 her average through the first 5 games. She takes strike one from Franks there. And that just misses away. Ball one. Hit high into the air. Left center field. And a leadoff homer for Kanga Trang. Wasn't sure that one was going to go, but it finds its way over the big wall in left. 381 feet. Trang's 2nd of the year, and the horse hormones seem to be paying off. As the second pitch Trang sees leaves the yard. And they got to go ask the neighbor for that one back. And Jimmy Pootstink steps in now. And here's another drive to left field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back homers to start the game for the Peaks, and it looks like it's going to be one of those. Pootstink's 4th of the year goes even further, 404 feet, and breaks a window on the neighbor's house. Arlo Puffy steps in now. 2 runs are in, no outs, nobody aboard. Hormones for everybody. And there's a fly ball to left. This one considerably shorter than the last 2, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As Fat Fuck steps in, everybody swinging for the fences. That's so small I can't see it. What does that say? Ball one to Fat Fuck. And that one's a little high. 2-0 now. And Frank's now starting to be a little bit careful. And a little too careful there as Fat Fuck is on base. What could go wrong? Okay. It's just so tiny. The way I have the window sized on my monitor, I can't make it out with my old man eyes. 1 away. Runner aboard for Tina Pass Me. 1-1 now. The count on the left fielder. And that one drops into the zone. Look out. Brushing him back. 2-2 the count. And Pass Me rockets this one to center field. On the run. Can't make the catch. Fisher. And rounding third and heading for home. And beating the throw is Fat Fuck. 3-0. Can't read it on your screen either. Okay, good. So my eyes aren't that old, but they are pretty old. I need reading glasses, honestly. Here's Dash Riprock. 1 away, runner at second base. And a high fly ball to center field. This one should be playable, and is, as Fisher comes in to make the catch. 2 down in the bottom of the first. Spike Dingus will step in. And drive this one to the gap in left center field. Another run will score. And he's got to go back. And they got him in a rundown. But the run comes in 4-0. 4 runs on 4 hits in the bottom of the first for the Peaks. We head to the top of the second. Jeff Wilson will lead it off. Chuck Baloney and Yup Reddier to follow. Facing I'm a Woman, who struck out 1 in the first inning. And there's a great diving catch by Pootstink to save an extra base hit down the first base line. 1 away now for Chuck Baloney. And he will take strike 1 at the knees. 0-1 the count on Baloney. Line drive right into the glove of Bob Fatfuck at third base. 2 down. As Yup Reddier stands in, swings at that one, and that is past a diving Fatfuck. That will be a base hit to left field. A 2-out single for Reddier there. And that'll bring former Peak Goron Muleballs to the plate. He's got 2 away, a runner at board. A runner at board? A runner aboard. Never mind. No balls, 1 strike on Mule Balls. Strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Second of the day for I'm a Woman. That'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second now. Klebel Vanderhiggs will lead off for the Peaks, who lead by 4 runs to none runs. And she will take ball 1 high from Franks. Right down the middle, and she got underneath it, pops it up. Left side of the infield, Yellington makes the grab. And here is I'm a Woman, the pitcher. She bats with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And checks her swing on a perfect strike. Ball 1 there. Pulls this one foul into the Peaks dugout. Look out. The 1-2 pitch is popped up left field. And the left fielder Reynolds is there to make the catch. And here is Kanga Trang, who started the game with a home run. And she takes strike 1 on the inside edge here. Goes down to get it. Pops it up into center field. And that will be caught by Fisher, who did a couple of little pirouettes before coming in to catch the ball. Nothing doing in the bottom of the second for the Peaks. Undead coming to the plate, trailing by 4. In the third, Marlon Beefy will lead it off. He leans back in that batter's box, that front leg extended, ready to uncork. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. The 0-1 pitch coming from Woman. Strike 1 as the slider is right in there. The 1-1 pitch misses inside, 2-1. And that is rocketed back up the middle. Trang cuts it off and gets it in, but that will be a leadoff single for the Undead here in the top of the third inning. Babs Franks at the plate, the pitcher. We expect to see a bunt here. So we're going to keep the ball high in the zone, try to get her to pop it up. She takes strike 2 and pulls the bat back. And there it is, and it's a good bunt. Down the third base line. They get the out at first, their only play. 1 away now as the runner moves over to second. Shelly Fisher will stand in to face Ima. And she will take strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from the Peaks hurler. And the left-hander misses with that one. 1-1 the count. Woman winds and delivers. Foul ball, 1-2 the count. And that is hit on the ground towards short. Riprock runs the runner back to second, throws to first. 2 down now for Yalman Yellington. Yellington 0 for 1 today. And he takes strike 1 from the lanky left-hander from Lancashire. And there's a fly ball left field. Trang going back. It bounces off the wall over her head. Runner heads for third and is going to be in there with a triple, as Trang misplayed the bounce on that one. And the Undead get on the board. 4-1 the score now in favor of the Peaks, as Woman puts a fastball across the outside corner. And it's 1-1. The 2-1 pitch to Reynolds fooled him with the off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. And that is hit in the air to right field. Puffy coming on. It drops in front of him. Didn't think I needed to slide, but apparently so. Another run scores for the Undead. It's 4-2 now. And there are 2 outs in the inning. Strike 2 on the changeup. And the 0-2 pitch to Wilson on the way, and fooled him, struck him out on a swing and a miss. So the Undead get 2 runs in the top of the third. They close the gap to 2. As the Peaks come to the plate, Jimmy Pootstink has a home run today. And bats here for the second time. And takes that one a little bit high, just above the numbers. And there's another drive to left field. Off the top of the wall with this one. He's trying for second. He's not going to make it. Muleballs tags him out. That got out to the wall a little too quickly for extra bases there. Puffy will step in with 1 away and take strike 1 at the letters. Cranks this one foul into the seats. And there's a head contusion for some lucky fan, and Puffy strikes out. Here's Fat Fuck. And he will muscle that one off his hands out to left field. A 2-out single for Fat Fuck there. And Tina Passme stands in now, 2 away, a runner at first. And he fouls this one off the end of the bat into the seats, another souvenir. And it is 0-2, a pretty good curveball there. Not much hittable about that one. And here's a little pop-up. 3 players converge. Yellington makes the catch. That'll end the inning. All right, Chuck Baloney at the plate to lead off the top of the 4th inning for the visiting Undead. Strike 1, as that one is right over the plate. And Fat Fuck can't make the play. A tough one there. And that'll be a leadoff single to start the 4th for the Undead. Oh, he went to second because I threw to first like an idiot. And that will eliminate the double play possibility. Fly ball left field going back is past me, but he's run out of real estate. And that's a 2-run home run. That's going to tie the game at 4. Reddier's first of the season. And we got trouble right here in River City. Tied at 4. Goron Muleball's at the plate. Nobody out yet in the inning. And Woman delivers strike 1 to her former teammate. The 0-1 pitch catches the corner. Strike 2. And that is fouled away off the fists of the formidable fielder. The 0-2. Hit on the ground towards first. Pootstink plays the ball off the hop, steps on the bag, and that'll be out number 1. Marlon Beefy at the plate now with 1 away. Bases empty. 2 runs already in the inning. Pootstink dives past the ball. Guess he didn't need to do that. And that'll be a base hit. 1 away, 1 aboard for Babs Franks, the pitcher. Let's do the old try to get her to pop up the bunt thing again. As she takes strike 1. 1-1 the count. And the 1-2 pitch She does pop it up. Woman makes the catch and foils the bunt attempt. Shelly Fisher at the plate now with 2 down. And the first pitch to her is over for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. And they can't get her to chase away. 1-2 the count now. And she's not biting on that fastball either. Let's try the off speed. Popped it up off her fist. Shallow left field. Fat Fuck going back. Makes the catch. And ends the inning. But the Undead get another 2 runs and not the game at 4 runs aside. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Dash Riprock will lead off that inning for the Peaks. 0 for 1 today. And he fouls the first pitch off. Strike 1. And that one's a ball. And that one's a ball. Here's 2-1 pitch. That one's a strike? Wow, looked like the exact same pitch. Oh, I was so flummoxed by the same pitch being called a ball and a strike on 2 different occasions that I did not hold the button down long enough to swing the bat. Spike Dingus will hit, and he will pop up the first pitch. And that's out number 2 as Yellington hauls it in. And Klebel Vanderhiggs, who is 0 for 1 today, will step in with 2 down in the inning and pop this one up to the middle of the infield. Stepping off the mound to make the play is Franks. And that's the 3rd out, which, as you know in baseball, means the inning is over. We head to the top of the 5th. 4-4 is the score. And you don't need to know any more. Bars. Here's Yauman Yellington. The pitch from Woman. Line drive into left field. Past me slides, but can't make the play. He does knock it down. The runner will stay at first. A leadoff single. And Woman getting a little tense as she's been knocked around pretty good these last couple innings. Runner goes. The throw is not in time. Stolen base there for Yellington. A 1-1 pitch is due to Reynolds. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Pootstink has it. What a play. The runner will move to third, but Pootstink saves a run there for sure. And steps on the bag. Here's Jeff Wilson and his fabulous mustache. He likes it inside, so we're going to keep it out away from him. And he swings and misses. Strike 1 there. Runner at third, 1 away. And Woman in a bit of a jam. Looking to get out of it. Just misses. She really, really wanted that strikeout. The 1-2 misses a little bit high and away. And the 2-2 hit on the ground towards Pootstink. Pootstink's going to come home. Not going to get him. Another run scores, and the Undead take their first lead of the day. As they tried to get the play at the plate, should have gone to first to get the out. The result would have been better. But hindsight is so this year, as they say. That's what they mean when they say hindsight's 20/20, right? That means it's this year. Here's Yup Reddier. 1 away, 2 runners aboard here in the top of the 5th. And he swings at that one and sends it into the air. Puffy pulls it in. Runner is tagging and going for third. And will make it well ahead of the throw. And here's Muleballs for his 3rd time today. Not hitting well this season for the Undead. 0 for 2 today, 0.95 on the season. And he will take strike 1. And foul off the next pitch into the stands. 0-2 now, the count. And he strikes out. That will end the inning for the Undead. Only 1 run crosses. And the Peaks come to the plate now. They are up, down by 1. I'm a Woman will lead it off. 0 for 1 today. And batting .250 on the year. She does have a home run in her first game. Takes ball 1 from Franks and sends this one deep to left field. That's going to be off the wall. No, Reynolds makes the catch right at the base of the wall. Another well-hit ball by the big left-hander. Strike 1 to Kanga. And there's a drive. High and deep, right center field. Off the base of the wall. And she's going to try for 3. She's digging for third. No throw will come. And that is a triple for Kanga Trang. She stands 90 feet away with 1 out. And Pootstink sends us back up the middle. RBI, base hit. And the game is tied again. We'll start over at 5-5. Arlo Puffy at the plate. A runner at first. That is Pootstink, who just drove in the tying run. 1-0, the count on Puffy. And a little high with that one. 2-0. Base hit the other way into left field. And the Peaks are trying to rally here in the bottom of the 5th. 5 runs for each team on the scoreboard. And Bob Fatfuck. That is gone. No question. As that left the bat, that was a 3-run round tripper for the fattest of fucks. 436 feet, and that got out of here in a hurry. That's his 4th of the year. And the Peaks retake the lead. 8-5 as Passme steps in. Still only 1 away in the inning. And Franks misses high. That was right down the middle. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Right in on the hands, a shattered bat. And that'll be out number 2. Here's Dash Riprock, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 today, but .267, a respectable average for a middle infielder. And that's all going to change right here. Into the corner there. Second home run of the inning. As he sends that one, .393, his second of the year. And it's 9-5. What a way to make a living. Spike Dingus at the plate now. A couple of outs in the inning, but Franks is rattled. Her accuracy is in the toilet. In the red, as we say in the biz. Line drive to right field, hit hard but right at Reddier. But the Peaks with a 5-run rally in the bottom of the 5th. They lead 9-5 now as we head to the top of the 6th. Marlon Beefy will be the leadoff batter for the Undead. And Woman with maybe a little more confidence now. Staked to a 4-run lead. And she will try and turn things around. Dingus barehands the ground ball, throws to first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Babs Franks. And she's an awful batter. She hits this right back to her opposite number. Woman on the mound makes the out. Shelly Fisher at the plate now with 2 down. And I'm a Woman's mojo is back to neutral. That's good news. She was tense at the beginning of the inning, but she gets 2 quick outs here and is back to neutral. Ground ball to Pootstink, who will take it himself and retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 9-5 your score with the Peaks up by 4 bars. Klebel Vanderhiggs is going to lead it off. 0 for 2 today. And a bad swing at a bad pitch there. Pops this one into the air. Left field, catch made by Reynolds. And that will bring up I'm a Woman, who is 0 for 2 today. But we're going to let her bat as she is still throwing a good game. And this is pop foul, and it will reach the seats. even with the first baseman's 6-foot vertical there. And that's a pop-up to Mule Balls, who hauls it in for the second out. Here's Kangatrang. And a little bit underneath it, pops it up, middle of the infield. Mule Balls charging, makes the catch. As we head to the 7th, it's Peaks 9, Undead 5. Undead means no longer alive. Bars. Yalman Yellington will lead it off. Probably the last inning of work for I'm a Woman, as her stamina is dropping a fair bit. And we should probably get her out after this inning, just to ensure nothing terrible happens. The next batter will be Wally Reynolds. Strike one to Reynolds here. Man at first, one away, and there's a ground ball. Dingus has it over to second for one, to first. Double play. That'll clear the bases. Jeff Wilson at the plate, 2 down. And a strike to Wilson. Popped up, foul territory. Going out is the catcher, and nobody's going to make a play on that because it was all weird. The 0-2 is hit to the left side. Fat Fuck with a dive. Got him. Nice play from the third baseman there. That's going to take us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Heading to the bottom of the 7th, Jimmy Pootstink will lead it off. Puffy and Fat Fuck will follow. The Peaks are up by 4. As we head into the inning, Pootstink 3 for 3 today, having a heck of an outing. Has a home run and a couple of singles on his resume. And he takes strike one from Franks, or ball one, I should say. That's down the right field line. And he's not going to be able to make it to second, as he hit it too hard. Here is Arlo Puffy. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Pootstink 4 for 4 stands at first base. The pitch from Franks is driven into center field, but charging is Fisher to make the snag. And that's 1 down for Bob Fatfuck. 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and a walk in 3 trips to the plate. Responsible for 3 of the runs scored by the Peaks today. And he will take strike one. A little high with the fastball. 1-1 now. And that's going to be a base hit to left field. 2 runners aboard now, as the Peaks are looking to rally here in the bottom of 7. 1 for 3 with a double. Those are the stats for Tina Passme. He is the batter. He's got 1 away in this inning. And he will take strike 1. And strike 2. Trying to swing and not doing it. And he swings at that one and misses. A strikeout there. And Dash Riprock is in. First pitch misses inside, 1-0. And that one's on the corner, 1-1 now. There's a drive to right center field. I think this one could go. And it does. As that one travels 416 feet into the right center field bleachers. That's Riprock's 3rd of the year. And that'll make the score 12-5 in favor of the Peaks. Here's Spike Dingus. And no doubt about that one, back-to-back homers once again for the Peaks, as they are uncorking them here in the bottom of the 7th. The stretch did them good. That's Dingus's 1st of the year. Into the left field stands over the big wall. We're going to have a pitching change as Franks is officially rattled. Pewter Platoon is coming in now to pitch, for the Undead, and he will face Vanderhiggs. who welcomes him to the game by sending a base hit on a line to center field. As the hits keep coming, we'll go ahead and pinch hit for I'm a Woman, as she was going to come out anyway. And Gerp Trindle will come in to bat for the young pitcher I'm a Woman, and sends this to the right side. Mule Balls with a nice defensive play will throw him out. And Brick Laserman will come in the top of the top of the 8th inning, staked to a 8-run lead, and he will face off against Chuck Baloney to start the 8th inning. Baloney fouls it off. A wrap with spring greens, goat cheese, and barbecue pork. That sounds good. Very, very good. The 0-1 is low. It's 1-1 now as Laserman winds and fires. Ground ball. Riprock has it. Comes up throwing, and that's one away at first. Here's Yup Reddier. He's got a home run and a single today. His first homer of the year. And he will take strike one from Laserman. Popped up behind the bag, first base, Pootstink drifting out and makes the catch. And that'll bring Goron Mule Balls to the plate. 2 down for the Mule Balls. And he fouls the first pitch off the end of his bat. Strike 2 on a nice 2-seamer there, as that just finds the zone. And he watches strike 3 go by, and he feels great shame. That'll do it for the Undead half of the 8th inning. Peaks up by 8. And coming to the plate, Bars. Here's Kanga Trang. 2 for 4 with a home run and a triple. And takes the first pitch the other way, but it slices foul. This one is more up the middle, and a base hit for Trang. Only needs a double for the cycle now. Not sure she'll get up again, though. Here's Jimmy Pootstink. He is 4 for 4 today. A hell of a game. 3 singles and a homer. And there's a drive. Will it get down? It will not. Fisher is there making the catch on the run. That's out number 1. Bars. Here's Arlo Puffy. He has a hit today in 4 trips to the plate. And this one is not going to drop. It hung up just a little too long. Reynolds makes the snag for the second out of the inning. Here's Fat Fuck. He's 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 singles. He's also reached base on balls. And that's off the face of Mule Balls. That's going to be a base hit. Unless they give him an error. Let's check the box score. Nope. They'll give Fat Fuck a base hit. And Tina Passme will step in. 1 for 4 with a double today. He bats with 2 outs and 2 aboard here in the 8th. And that's going to drop. Base hit. And rounding third and heading for home. And Beefy can't handle the throw, and another run scores. Here's Riprock. 2 home runs today. And he bats here with 2 outs in the 8th. That's not a home run. That's a ground ball, and that's going to be out number 3. To the top of the 9th we go. Laserman comes back to finish the game. Beefy, Platoon, and Fisher will be the batters. I assume we will see a pinch hitter for Platoon as the Undead are down by 9. Here is Beefy. He's got a couple of hits today, both of them singles. And a leaping grab by Dingus. Nice play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Pinch hitter as projected. Platoon will leave the game, and Canopy Tamayo will come in to bat in the number 9 spot. 1 away here in the top of the 9th inning. His team trailing by 9. A lot of work to do to get back into this one. Laserman winds and delivers the 1-2. Hit in the air. Pootstink leaps. He can't make the catch. And that will be a 1-out single for Tamayo as a pinch hitter. Shelly Fisher and her teeny tiny feet and her enormous eyes that are actually bigger than her feet will step into bat now with 1 away, runner at first. And Laserman looking for a ground ball double play to end this one on a high note. Strike 2 to Fisher. Gets a ground ball, but it's foul. And it is 0-2. They work down in the zone. And there's a ground ball to second for 1, to first for 2. Double play ends the game, and the Peaks win another one. Their second win in a row. The final scoring lines for the game. Undead get 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. For the Peaks, 14 runs on 19 hits. No errors for them either. Your winning pitcher, I'm a Woman, goes 7 innings, strikes out 4, gives up a homer and 10 hits. The loser will be Franks, as Babs gives up 6 home runs through 6 2/3 innings, strikes out 3, walks 1, and gives up 15 hits. Another multiple home run day for the Peaks. Fat Fuck went 4 for 4, had a homer. Riprock 2 for 5 with 2 homers. And Pootstink 4 for 5 with a home run as well. Alrighty, let's simulate some CPU games and check the standings. Peaks at 4-2 are 2 games behind the division lead, but definitely within striking distance for the first time in franchise history.